Hi everyone, you're welcome. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make parched corn and groundnuts, also called guru, or Krang Krang in Cameroon. Some people just call it corn and groundnuts, and this is a popular snack here in Cameroon. You need corn, not the ordinary kind of corn. In the market, this corn is called Calabar corn. It is soft corn, and if you take just one and chew, you realize that it is actually very soft and it comes off as powder. It is somewhat expensive because a glass costs 250 francs in the market here in Cameroon. However, there are other versions on how to make it, and we'll have other versions. Now we'll be using plantain groundnuts. When it comes to groundnuts in Cameroon, there are almost 7 different kinds, but this is plantain groundnut, and this is actually new groundnut. So it is extracted from its shell and dried. Hence the reason why we are going to be frying it separately, because it takes little time to cook. Now we are going to need the salt and water solution, just a little. So this is what we'll be using to add taste to our Krang Krang. Now we are going to transfer our corn into a pot, and then we are going to stir fry until it gets ready. Sometimes some people add a base to their pot before frying their corn or groundnuts, and this is so that it does not get burnt. In this case, you can use gari, you can use sand, white sand. There's sand that people use to fry groundnuts here in Cameroon. There's a particular type of sand. I don't know if it's everywhere. You can use salt. Salt is also very, very good when it comes to frying your corn and groundnuts. So whichever you use is totally okay. So after frying for 5 minutes, we are going to add our salt and water solution. Now the good thing about this is that it actually forms a base in our pot and equally gets into the corn really good. Add at different intervals. That definitely works. It helps a lot. So you do not go in with so much salt at once. Take a break to add at different times. Now after stir frying for a while, you realize that your corn will start to change color. It will start to become light brown before it moves to another stage. This is a clear indication that your corn is getting ready. I love this corn because there's no pressure when it comes to chewing it. There's no pressure at all. You definitely have your time because it is soft corn. This corn equally pops, so at some point it's going to pop. So that's definitely okay. It shows it is getting ready, it is cooking. And when you're frying your corn, please do not fry on high heat. It will burn when it's not yet ready. Hence the reason why some people add like gari to their pots, especially if they're frying on high heat. So try to use medium to low. You're going to regulate and fry, because this frying is another form of cooking your corn. Now once our corn is like this, then you already know that it is ready. This is the state we want our corn in, so it does not get darker or more brown. At this point, I have put off the heat. I am only stir frying so that I get rid of most of the heat in the pot. That is why. So over to my groundnuts. I'm frying my groundnuts separately because it takes a while to get ready. So if I added it to my corn at the same time, my corn will definitely get ready before my groundnuts. So with planting groundnuts, it tastes so nice. The groundnuts is actually good one, but it takes small time on the fire. When you're done frying, you're going to add to your pots your corn, and then you mix. This is basically how you make Krang Krang. I love this one because it is for big people. It does not have a lot of calories like the one I'll make after this. So please stay tuned. If you've watched to this extent, hi, my name is Lamin and I create content on food and lifestyle. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up so I'll know you like it. Do not forget to also subscribe and turn on your post notification bell, so every time I upload a video, you're going to be aware. To preserve this, you're going to find bottles or airtight containers. Let your corn and groundnuts cool off a bit and then just bottle or put in your airtight container and keep, so it is away from air and all of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will definitely see you in my next video.